All right. It should be live. Bernie, can you do me the favor of checking both YouTube RPGrinders and Twitch RPGrinders?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
Um,
there's that one.
okay, so we're live on
Mm-hmm.
RPGrinders. Okay, cool. Um,
And then Twitch, I checked it.
Twitch, please. Yes, Twitch is the most important.
Andrew Mexican long hair too.
No, I know I'm live on
That's
Mexican Long Hair.
right.
So,
Sorry,
yeah,
dumbass.
it's okay.
Oh, they, I
It's
think.
not live, huh?
Mm,
Maybe it is. Okay. Well, let me see. Uh, all right, we're live. Okay.
yeah, you're
Yeah, it
live.
looks like we're live.
Yeah, you're live.
All right, and I'll be in the chat there. I got my phone for that chat. We're about 15 minutes away from showtime. I'm not doing too good. So Eric, I think we should do the news. Um, I don't have any reviews this week. I don't know what yours are up on the stream, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and we'll see if Break has any, um, you know, stuff like that. Uh,
Oh yeah, I need to add the links for October's TS Plus games.
oh, all right.
Mm.
Nice game.
Oh, I guess I could just let's see.
Michelet Games. I'm not playing any games on the channel right now, but thank you for that. Um, what's up, Keeper? He says hi, Bernie.
Hi, Keeper.
See how Keeper is? He's so insulting to me, Bernie. How do you feel about Keeper insulting me every time he comes into
Keep.
chat, Bernie?
I thought my MLA Johan would be sweet. Nice.
Wait, what?
I love my. I love my MLH. You have to be sweet and nice to him.
You hear that, Keeper? You better be nice, son of a bitch. Oh man. We're wait the show's RP grinders. I'm feeling like absolute ass today. Um, we're probably gonna do the news and then let me see what's on the agenda. And unless there's anything major on the agenda, that may be it. Uh, not feeling too great. Uh, what did I play? I played like just a tiny bit of Witcher 3, so I'll put that in there. There we go. Lots of news stories. Hopefully, we can chop those down. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Jesus, Eric, so much news. I wish we could get that down to like I don't know.
Believe me, I already cut it down from
I know.
25.
Holy fuck, Eric. Keeper says MLH, you sound sick. Yeah,
Most of the news is coming from TGS. That's why.
that's right. Tokyo Game Show. Yeah.
And
Well,
that
I mean,
ended last week.
no, Eric. There are exceptions, dude. I know. I understand when there's like when there's
And then there's the week
game
off we
shows.
were had.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's true too. Um, I sound terrible. Well, Keeper, is what it is, dude. I'm gonna try to power through it. Get over as quick as possible, but we might just do the news and then go straight into Stinkos and Sweetos, and then do a free for all in the end today because it's gonna be one of those days. Oh shit! I forgot to bring up Garage Band. Garage Band. Do that real quick. Whose turn
I
is
haven't
it?
had time. I've not had time to play Hades 2.
Hey Eric, whose turn is it to do the show today to post it?
Let me look.
Yeah, please.
Uh, Breakman did the last two, so I guess it's yours.
All right. Of course, it's mine.
You can do it tomorrow.
No, I'll get it done tonight. I'd rather get it done sooner than later because I'm not gonna feel like doing it tomorrow. I may have to do something else tomorrow,
Mm.
depending on whether or not my plants are dry or not. I gotta check those after the show, Bernie. Make sure and remind me.
All day, I got
I
you.
gotta take a look at them, make sure they're okay. I sound, yeah, I do sound terrible, and there's nothing I can do.
I know the.
What? No, stop it, Bernie. No,
I'm a
you are.
pig.
You are a pig. Um, Lots on the show today. Lots of news. Tokyo Game Show is going on. um, so we'll cover a lot of that. Um, Lots going on in politics. So I'm sure the second half of the show will be dedicated to that, especially with Breakman. Breakman has a tendency to really uh, delve into the political arena. So is what it is.
Yeah, we can just tell Break. We know you're gonna complain, so maybe just front load all your shit right now.
No.
Sum it all up.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to give him the opportunity to do what he always does. Um, yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Do this. Boom. All right. We're just waiting for, if you guys are just joining, it's RPGrinders. This is Frank. I'm on with Eric RPG. We will be starting momentarily, about 10 minutes or so. Hopefully, Break gets the message. I left him the links. We're gonna get through the news. We're gonna power through, and you know, hopefully we can do these as soon as possible, Eric. I'm literally losing my voice, so might not last through the show, but hopefully we will. I will. Um, let's see. What? Oh, um, I might have a quick review of Alien Earth. Um, Actually, let me get that up here. Put that down so I don't forget. Mm, there we go.
Oh yeah, I have to remind myself. I have to complain about Kiwami one on Switch 2 not being upgraded from the physical release, which is bullshit.
That
I don't
is
know
good.
why it's a problem.
It's not. It's just corporate greed, Eric. I mean, that's all it is. They want people to spend extra money, man. If ever there's an
But like the digital upgrades going to be available if you bought the digital version of the game, so it just makes sense.
yeah,
What is it about it? That specific version of the game, they can't do it.
I wonder if anybody's actually asked them, Eric. That's
There's no
good.
physical release for the Asian markets. That was the only physical release that exists.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just do these Kiwami stories rapid fire, Eric. When you start them. Let's try to get through this as quick as possible, dude. I'm feeling like absolute ass.
Well, it makes sense. There's no upgrade for Zero because director's got some added content thrown in, mixed in with the rest of the game that makes that probably hard to do.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Big Chief? Hefe in the house. Nice to have you here, bud. We haven't started yet. We'll start in about 5 minutes or so. We're gonna wait for Breakman to join. Um, Not feeling too great today. It's one of those days. What's up, Lucky Laptop? Nice to have you here as well. Um, shows our shows RP Grinders. I'm on with Eric RPG. I'm not feeling the greatest, so we're gonna try to do the best we can. Given how long my voice is gonna last, which doesn't sound like too long. Um, but I will do my best. You know, to you know to bring the latest and greatest to to you guys. Big Chief says, Ms. Bernie. Say hi to Big Chief, Bernie.
Hi, Big Chief. Hi.
Yeah, there you go. Um, yeah, we're gonna be talking about a lot of dorky shit at the beginning. The second half is where it's at. I know this is kind of new to people on the MLH channel. Um, so, um, hope you guys stick around for the second half of the show. I know the first half is you know, it's kind of tough to get through just because um, you know, it's a lot of dorky shit that a lot of you guys aren't into, you know. But hold on. There we go. Hope you guys a little bit of inception there. See if anybody was in. Nope, nobody in the RP grinders. I did not expect that, so no worries there. Um, what else? So yeah, so we're hoping to have a swift show today. I'm gonna try to keep it to an hour or less, Eric, because holy shit, I'm feeling like ass, and I gotta do a lot of work this weekend, maybe, depending on whether or not my harvest dries or not.
Mm-mm.
Um, we'll see. I don't think they're dry today for sure, but
I don't think they. I doubt they are because
the small ones might be.
possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Not the ones in the
Not the
front.
giant ones.
Jesus.
No. But yeah, we're gonna have a good show as always. We always put on a good show. Just waiting on Breakman to jump on in, and then we will
Oh
get
right, I
started.
forgot. Tomorrow's Japan's election.
Oh, really? What's to be expected there, Eric? Do you know?
I don't know, but I really hope Saito doesn't get any power more than they already have.
Yeah. Who's the Yakuza backing?
Probably
That's
the Saito.
well, then there you go. Then that's what'll happen, man. The Yakuza is
And again, like Saito's so extreme, they might just support the LDP again.
maybe could be whatever the Yakuza is supporting is what they will inevitably will win. If not, they have major influence anyways, so it doesn't much matter. Their politicians are like politicians around the world, Eric. You can't trust any of them. And I mean any of them. Politicians are not to be trusted at all. Uh, let's see. All right, so we're still doing good here. All right, a few minutes away, y'all. We're gonna hold off. Hopefully, Break gets here. I don't see any reason why Break shouldn't be here. I put the link into Discord. I also gave him uh, you know, a whatchamacallit, a link in his phone and on Discord, so there should be no reason he's, it's just taking a little getting used to. Everything is all. That's it, and it's just the way that it is. Um, what's up, Bernie?
I
Doing some work? Yeah,
finally got that crap done.
yeah, good. All right. Let's get back over here so I can see the chat. There we go. We're good to go. Um, let's see. All right, I think we're good there. Yeah. Like I said, we're just waiting for break, and then we'll go ahead and start. It's so hot today.
Finally sent all my paperwork.
Yay! You got all the paperwork to who you needed to send it to, the big guy.
All the paperwork done.
All right, good. There you go. All right, good, Bernie. I know you still got more work to do. You always have more work to do.
At least I got those evaluations in finally.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Let's see. Everything is good to go here. Everything's good to go there. Everywhere. We're just waiting for Break to jump on in. Let's see if Break is. What can I see? I don't.
I'm wondering whether or not Dragon Quest One and Two remake was developed first because it seems to lack a lot of the features that the Three's remake has.
Uh, all right, there we go. Let's see. Let me make sure this chat's working. Yep, that chat's working. Um, man.
Burp.
Jesus, I really have no idea how long my voice is gonna last, Eric.
Quit talking then. Saying useless shit.
Oh, really? Useless shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, chat's working. I see you, Lucky. I see you, Lucky. Don't know if you can hear us. That's the thing. Hold on 1 second. I gotta unplug this and then plug it back in, Eric. Hang on. Test, 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 test. Okay. Can you hear me, Eric?
Yeah.
Are my ears burning? Jen says no. My ears are not burning, Jen. God, you have to give me Oh, you're being a smartass. How dare you, Lucky? Jen's being a smartass too. Jen, how dare you? Behave. Uh, my voice is sucking. What's up, everybody? We're gonna be starting here in about 3 minutes. I'm giving uh, Break adequate time to get in here. I'm sure he'll be here very soon. Did send him a link, and then we will get started. Uh, oh, well, good for them, Jen. I'm sure they're gonna discuss me till the end of time, especially when Man Bear Pig goes to jail. I'm sure they'll be yelling at the clouds all day long. I'll be the boogeyman, Jen. I'm the boogeyman. You know. Uh, you know. I mean, of course they are. Which channel, Jen? That's interesting. Or not, depending on how you look at it. uh, um, wow, you almost got into a. You was in a bad wreck, Lucky. Are you okay? Eh, not even worth checking out, Jen. But I mean, just out of curiosity, let me see. I mean, it's the usual suspects, right? White Snake. What is it? White Snake 370. Let me just take a quick peek. So worthless. Oh, there he is. Wow. A little chat with David B. The Gimp. Well, maybe he can get some Gimp lessons on how to lick Scott's ass, Jen. maybe they'll decide to drop in the chat so I can boot them right on out, Jen. I'm not having any of it today, to be honest, you know. All right, we'll wait another minute here, and then you know we'll go ahead and start. I'm sure Breakman will be here momentarily. Let me see. Where are you at? Where the fuck? I used to be able to see who all was in there, and now I can't. Well, whatever. Am I under the weather? Yes, Jen. I'm really sick. I'm trying to get through this, but we'll be starting here. Let's go ahead and start. I'm sure break will be here very soon. Um, but let's go ahead and start. You ready to rock, Eric?
Yeah.
All right. He's like, yeah. All right.
Ugh.
Here
Excuse
we
me.
go. And welcome everybody to RPGrinders, episode 835. I'm your sicker than sick host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohort, Eric the Great. Breakman the Bold should be,
Mildly annoyedly sick
yeah.
co-host.
Well, yeah. Um, Breakman the Bold should be here very soon. I sent him the link on his phone and also in Discord, so uh, we should be. We should be hearing from Breakman very soon. I think it's his usual Eric where he wants to avoid the news. But speaking of the news, let's go ahead and get started with the news.
RPG News.
All right, Eric, you are up, sir.
I just think it's funny that one of the ads here is showing me an ad for Bora's Head, which was a company who I think had like an E. coli problem with their meat not
I
too
don't.
long ago.
I don't remember that. Boar's Head's actually pretty good. It could be. I mean, some companies always, have those issues. All right,
Uh,
let's
but
let's go.
Yakuza Zero, uh, sorry, it's Yakuza Zero. That's
What's
right.
Joko?
Director's Cut is coming to PS5, Xbox Series XS, and Steam on December 8th. So after launching for the Switch 2, I guess it'll be about 6 months since the Switch 2 release. Not quite, but close. But whatever they think their exclusivity window needs to last, I guess. But there's gonna be no upgrade path from the original Yakuza Zero, and your save data won't carry over.
Boo.
And it implies the Steam release as well. But if anybody wasn't aware, it includes new dub options, new language support for subtitles and text, new cutscenes because there's some few scant story elements that were added to the game, and then a new multiplayer mode, which honestly isn't worth the price of the game.
All right.
You're better off waiting for a sale for this one.
Yeah.
But that's that one. But there's more Yakuza news,
Yes.
as Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 are coming to PS5 and Xbox Series S and X on December 8th as well. And there'll be no physical Switch 2 editions because they're game key cards because they continue to be garbage. And they'll also have additional language support, but no dub. And some of these physical releases for these games won't be available in certain regions for certain platforms, which is weird. And depending on the edition of the game as well, because there's multiple different editions.
I mean, I kind of get it. You make money off of your properties, right? But damn, this is This is getting down to the nitty gritty. It's almost a Skyrim esque.
And while there will be an upgrade path for both of these titles for the Switch too, but it only applies to the digital versions.
What the hell?
And well, specifically for Kiwami, it only applies to the digital version. Which, if you bought the limited run games version, your games can't be updated. That's bullshit.
Yeah. All right. What
Um,
else, Eric?
but there'll be no upgrade path on the other platforms, so no PS4 to 5 or Xbox One to Xbox Series. But so you have to rebuy again. Wait for a sale if you already purchased the game and you want a better version of the game. But the final article is something that's far more interesting. Is that Yakuza Kiwami 3: Dark Tides is a remake of Yakuza 3 with new content and features. With the Dark Tides part being a completely new game that lets you play as Mine, who was the antagonist of the third game.
Yeah. Freak Five is in the Twitch chat. What's up, Freak Five?
And the
I
whole
see you there.
plot line for Yakuza 3 was about like Kiryu getting framed for murder and stuff like that because Mine's basically his doppelganger.
Yeah. All right. I guess on to the next story, which let me go ahead and pull that up for everybody in the MLH channel. Here we go. Um, People of note launches for PS5, Series X, Switch, and PC in 2026. So there's a story on that. Nifty little trailer here. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that, but does there any gameplay in this trailer? That's what I really want to see. Here we go. What is this? Like an adventure game? It looks like oh no, like an action RPG. Looks like uh, RPG elements. What's up, Kim? Nice to have you in here, and I agree with that statement. Fucking hypocrites. I don't even know what they're talking about, and I know that statement is true. All right, Eric, that's all we got, unless you have something else on it.
No.
All right, next story, Eric.
Next story is Relayer Advanced Definitive Edition launches for Nintendo Switch 2 on September 25th, so it's already out. It's been out for like over a couple weeks because
Yeah, we've
we had
been
2 weeks worth of news because we weren't here the
yeah,
previous week.
and obviously not a lot of. Is it this just a visual novel, right, Eric?
No, it's a strategy RPG, I think.
Because I don't see any real gameplay. Just
It's a mech game,
yeah. All right.
but there is definitely that stuff kind of going
Good
on
to
in
see
the
you too,
story.
Kim. Appreciate you being here. All
But
right.
the this new release will add to the original release of Relayer for PS4 and 5, as well as Relayer Advance for PC in the same year.
Awesome.
So I don't know if it's a free upgrade or not for those other versions, but it doesn't really mention it here. But that's it for that story.
All right. Next story comes to us from RPGsite.net. Parades is also coming to PlayStation 5 with the 2026 window. I hate when they just say 2026. That bothers me. Let's see. Standalone version of the trailer, which I'm playing now. Uh, Narrative first espionage RPG steeped in paranoia, surrealism. Sort of looks like in the style of Disco Elysium, Eric, is what I'm kind of gathering. It's got almost.
It's being made by the original development studio, even though the original development team is no longer at that company.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's got the visual
No.
kind of style of that, and I didn't know that before I said that. So
I don't know how I feel about that because like the original developers aren't there, and the issues that led to them leaving the company are gross.
mhm.
But it seems like the tide might be turning up that at that publisher slash developer.
Oh, that's good. All right, next story, Eric.
Um, Next story is Covain 2's got a release date for January 30th.
Yeah.
And that's all there really has to mention.
All right. Get rid of this one. Go on to the next one. I'm getting better, guys, over on the MLH channel at you know doing this. So just bear with me. Seven Deadly Sins Origin launches simultaneously worldwide on January 28th, 2026. What I do know about this game is it's all original. If you guys are anime fans, it's um, you know, it's not gonna deal with any anything that you've seen in the TV series. So
I don't know how I feel about a video game based off of a show that is basically called The Seven Deadly Pedophiles because there's a lot of that shit going on in the show. And
I
it's got the most atrocious animation I've ever seen.
I have never, I've been interested in watching this, Eric, but now that you said that, I'm less interested. You know what I mean? I mean, there's enough of that shit going on in the real world. Hey, Breakman, did I? I see you there. Uh, can never find the freaking link. Go into the Discord, Breakman. I have the link for you there. I also sent the link to your phone as well, Break. So you should be good to go. Um, but I know you're just doing this to avoid the news, so it's all good. All right, I guess it's my turn, Eric, or is it your turn?
I think it's my
All
turn.
right, let me.
But Neo 3's got a release date confirmed for February 6th. That's that. Um,
Wow.
oh,
So as soon as I pull it up, you know, there was a nifty announcement. It's stylish. It's a actioner, and it's really really cool. The first one was, anyways. Um, Game looks like a lot of fun. Breakman says, "Break, check your phone. Also check Discord, RP Grinders.
which game is he talking about?
I don't know, probably all of them. Yeah, they all look fun. But check your phone, Break, and also check the Discord. I put the link in there just in case. All right. Next one comes to us. Oh, you did the Neo 3 one, right, Eric? What
Yeah.
the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. MLH is a big sicko. How dare you, keeper? Let me pull up the next story
Well, he's
here.
a literal sicko because he's sick.
Well, that's true. Stray Children comes to us from our RPGsite.net. Stray Children English release launches for PC, Steam, and Nintendo Switch on October 30th. And let me go to the middle here. It's old school. I like it already. Looks kind of like a bullet hell Zelda type
What
adventure.
game?
Um, Stray Children.
No, it's definitely not that.
Looks
It
like it.
is. It is more or less a sequel to Moon, where the whole point of the game is that you don't really fight any monsters or whatever. You make friends with them.
Yeah, that's cool. Looks good. I mean, I like the art style for sure. All right, Eric. Next story, buddy.
I mean, they did make a game called Blackbird, which plays like Fantasy Zone.
Yeah. All right. Next story, buddy.
Next story is Monster Hunter Stories, and Monster Hunter Stories 2 are coming to the Xbox in November 14th. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is to basically just get interest for people who are interested in the third game, which will also be coming to the Xbox.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me type to break the RP Grinders Discord. Actually, you know what? Uh, um, if hey, Breakman, I'll put the link break into the RP Grinders YouTube. Go to the RP Grinders YouTube, and I'll stick the link in there so you can get to it a little bit easier. Okay, buddy? Let me do that. Oh, there's Break. Break, you're
I
there.
fucking hate our new setup so much.
I know, dude. It's what we have to deal with in order to get onto everything.
I'm
You know what
so
I could do?
I'm so sorry to Skype and all the times I dissed them.
I know, man. I like Skype a lot, Break. But unfortunately, but check this out, Break. Next week, what I'll do is I'll just drop the link either in. Actually, I'll just put it in the RP Grinders YouTube chat, not the
Uh,
Twitch one because of the way that things are set up. But I'll
Yeah,
just
we don't want free kitten in here.
yeah, exactly. We definitely don't want freak in there. But I'll just like I said, I'll put it in the RP Grinders YouTube chat, and that way you can just get it from there.
All right, cool.
Breakman, you want to do the next story?
Oh, sure. What is it?
The Romancing Saga.
Um, Romancing Saga.
Yes.
I did not. Oh, I see. Wow, you're all the way down there.
Yeah, yeah, we
Oh,
are.
wow. Okay. Come to us live from RPG sites. Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the Seven is now available on Xbox Series and Xbox on PC. I didn't know they had a crossover with the boys.
Yes, yes.
Why? Because the boys is about 7 characters.
Hey, Freak says we're exiled, Breakman. Oh man, there you go.
It was revealed during TGS 2025. Yes, we already know that. Along with Revenge of the Seven, which is available at a discounted price for the Xbox platform launch, a free demo is available with save data carrying over into the full release. Revenge of the Seven is now available for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, S, Nintendo Switch, and PC.
See,
We are
see, I know what Breakman is doing here. He waits till we get almost done with the news, and he knows I'm sick, so he's like, "I'm gonna let, I'm gonna let Frank do most of the news
no,
because
I didn't know you're sick. I'll do the next story.
no,
You
no,
know
no,
what?
no,
Let me finish
no,
the news.
no, no.
No, let
Dude.
me finish the news. I want to
No,
do the
I'm
news.
not.
I want to do the rest of the news.
How dare
Damn
you?
it!
No, you're not. You're not doing the next the rest of the news. I will do the next story as soon as I get it up on the screen for everybody else. Breakman hates me. That's what it is. He
It's
fucking
your
hates
fault.
me.
You're to do the news. What happened?
Yeah, I think you're just being facetious and snotty. That's what it is. SNES era inspired 16-bit RPG Shrine's Legacy launches October 7th for PC, and
Yeah,
then
that does look like Secret of Mana.
it does. It looks cool. I kind of like the way it looks. I wished it would come out on consoles right away, but we can't have nice things. So, all right, Eric. Next story, please.
Next story is Utaware Rurumo
Should
Zan
have given this.
2 is coming out to Steam and it's being localized, so it's not just being
I
thrown
should
on
have. I
there.
should have given that one to Break, man. I should have let you do the rest of the news, Break. I really should have.
But it's gonna have Japanese voices with Japanese, English, and traditional Chinese text options. And there's no release date, so they just made an announcement, and it's being published by Shirobune.
All right. Anything else,
But
Eric?
I need to play the first game so I can understand the plot of this one.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Anything else, Eric?
Next is Anima Gates of Memories. So no,
Breakman is exiled. Son of a bitch.
there's nothing else on that article.
All right. Breakman. Next article.
Wait,
Sir.
so I don't. So we're skipping. So he did the Animus one then. Okay.
No,
No, I didn't.
that's the one that you got to do.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused. It looked like you were sound like you were starting.
No, I'm only mentioning it because you tend to skip articles.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. You skip articles. I'm agreeing with everything Eric says today. It's agree
Coming to
with
us
Eric
live.
Day today.
Coming to us live from RPG site. Anima Gate of Memories 1 and 2 remastered launches November 7th for PS5, Xbox, and PC, with Switch 2 coming 2026.
You see what kind of bullshit this is? He gets all the fucking easy stories. And I gotta be stuck with the fucking bullshit, man.
The bundle includes both Anima Gates of Memories and Anima The Nameless Chronicles in a single package featuring improved visuals and gameplay. A physical edition will also be available, and there's no actual list of what's in it.
Yeah,
But I see some artwork. It looks like postcards, a CD. I don't know if that's a game or a
yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah, yeah.
Why didn't they give us a list? They gave us a picture, but no list.
Well, because they're stupid. That's it.
Because it's probably still in the planning stages.
All right, let's go with the last story. Of course, it has to be me.
I can do it. Let me do it.
No, I'm doing it because I like
Okay.
to
By
say
looking at
Cthulhu.
the picture here, it's probably a CD.
Cthulhu Mythos, ADV, Lunatic Whispers, and the Isle of Ubahath. Man, that was a mouthful. Coming to Switch, PS4, PS5 on October 9th. So there you go. And let me look
And in
at.
case anybody doesn't know, ADV means adventure game.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's the news, kiddies. So let me go ahead and stop sharing that shit.
And it's technically a compilation of two games with dice-based tabletop RPG elements.
Oh wow, well there you go.
So it's kind of like that. So it's kind of like I forget what the name of the game was. Oh yeah, Citizen Sleeper.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. There's we got through the news. I can't believe it, y'all. Breakman, I didn't get a chance to say first of all, hi and how are you doing, man?
Hello. I'm all right. How are you?
Eh,
I'm better now. Thank you.
I wished I was better, Break. I caught a wicked cold, man, and it fucking
That's
sucks. But we'll
Yeah,
talk
I was
about
sick
that.
earlier in the week. I'll get to that in a stinko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on here. Any homie discounts, Eric?
Yes. There's PS Plus games for October next week. Will be dropping. The games are Alan Wake 2, Goat Simulator 3, and Cocoon.
I like Alan Wake too. And is Cancun related to the 80s
No, wait,
movie?
this is Cocoon, not Cocoon.
Oh, I was going to say, damn, that would have been cool. You can't find that movie anywhere on DVD or Blu-ray, Breakman, Cocoon.
You
Uh,
can't?
no, it's like a rarity, dude. Like,
Can
and
you
it's
pretend the sequel didn't happen?
also, yeah, we can, for one, and I hear you there, Break.
Batteries not included.
No.
No,
Cocoon.
no, there was a sequel to Cocoon.
Yeah,
Batteries Not Included is an amazing movie. I
that
love that.
that also is a great movie. Um, no, Break. It also isn't streaming anywhere.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, Cocoon, one of the great '80s movies, man.
Yeah, it is. I put that in the top 100 80s
I
movies.
I would agree with that for sure, man. Not there, dude. You just can't find it. If you go to eBay, let me go to eBay right now and see how
Isn't that a
much.
Sony published movie?
Uh,
Via Columbia?
I don't know. Let me see. What the fuck was it?
You think they'd put it
Cocoon.
somewhere, but no.
Let's see how much the Blu-ray goes for. Oh wow, they do have one that's like an overseas one that probably does. That's a UK. It won't work on ours.
Um,
$67 UK import, $115
Whew.
pre-owned, 110,
Now I
61.
wonder if you could get region free play if you jailbroke your PS5 or
I'm
whatever.
sure, but who wants to go to that just to see this movie, man? $70 pre-owned, not even brand new. Uh, yeah, 89.99. They do have a
That'd be
DVD.
good if we can get it shipped because we're having trouble getting stuff shipped out of from other countries now
That's
because of
true, and then there probably will be a import,
ugh,
tax. So
I don't
yeah,
even want to know.
ugh,
Wish I
crazy,
do.
huh? They have a what the fuck is this? Trump series Cocoon Moon no Hikari Blu-ray used collectible, 129. I have no idea what that means,
What?
but yeah, I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
There's another movie called Cocoon. It's not the same one for 1660. If you want to pretend that you got a copy of
Hmm.
Cocoon, then that would be the way to go. All right, what else, homie discounts you got? What's up, King Bluto? Nice to have you here, buddy. Uh, let's see. I love batteries not included. Freak Five says, yeah, it's a good movie for sure. All
The
right,
movie's so much heart. Like those little robots are just they're like cute little kittens and puppies, you know?
what was
I
that?
haven't. I haven't. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I need to rewatch both of
What
those.
was that movie with Johnny Five? What's that
Especially
called?
since I
Short
never,
Circuit.
I never finished watching all of the Short Circuit.
You
I mean,
know,
not Short Circuit of
thinking about things, break man.
batteries not required.
Mhm.
Thinking about things, knowing what we know about AI and shit,
Right.
like we could go back to those movies and those movies would actually be really, really fucking dark, Breakman. You know
What
what
did you
I'm
say?
saying?
Well,
Like
well, Short Circuit's got that one guy like
Johnny Five, yeah. Yeah.
what I forgot what
That
it was.
that's what the robot's name, right? Johnny
Oh,
Five.
okay. But I was gonna say like those movies are kind of hard to watch now because like they made the one guy like is wearing blackface the entire time and he's the star of the sequel.
I know, I know. It is that a lot of that shit's
Or brown face, I guess, because he's playing like Middle Eastern or something. I think
I don't know what if he was
I can't
playing
remember what it was.
Indian, Middle Eastern.
It
I
might have been
fucking
Indian. It might have been, but it's been
Yeah.
too long since
I remember him being light skinned though.
Go back and watch that movie.
Maybe
Eric.
maybe it's only in the first movie, but in the second movie they made him lighter skinned.
Mm. All right, what
It
else?
might be less about how he looks and more about the how he acts and talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a white man who is obviously not what he is pretending to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Is there any other homie discounts, Eric, or break?
I don't have any. No.
But so many movies from the 80s they're just everyone. There'll be a great movie and there's just like one really problematic scene in them.
Yeah, dude.
Alfred Molina pretends to be a Mexican, I think, and
I don't even want to get started, man. I'll get pissed off. I'll want to go to straight to Stinko's and what the White House did, man. It just fucking pisses me off. But let's just move on to
Inquiring minds want to know.
what you been playing, Break.
Not much. I've been busy, and so when I play, it's like usually late at night. But more of Brigadine. And it's usually these really long games. I know the game's designed in a way that they want you to play it in like an hour or two. But I'm playing like 12-hour games. Just because I'm just leveling up my characters and getting all the items and shit like that.
Well, it's like when I played that game, Sagebrush Breakman. It's like an hour-long game. If it took me an hour to beat it with a platinum, you know the motherfucking game's easy, you know. But yeah. All right. Anything
It's
else
a
you've
lot
been
of
playing?
fun. I love my world dominating, and then Sunrun Kagura, just it's so over the top, and but the gameplay is so solid in it.
Yeah.
It's fun to play. So even when it's just over the top, like okay, like boobs aren't supposed to do that, but whatever.
Breakman, shut your mouth. Yes, they are. How dare you?
No, there are some times in this game where it's like, wow, I don't think they're supposed to do that.
Breakman, yes, they are. How dare you? Shut your mouth.
They don't stretch in that way, is what I'm saying, Frank.
Breakman, yes, they do. Okay. God damn it. Let me have my fantasies, Breakman.
I am just gonna move on.
What else you playing, Break?
That is it. I haven't really had any time.
Eric, what you been playing?
I've just been playing more Silk Song and just basically just being buying my time before Final Fantasy Tactics came out. And now that Mario's out, I'm gonna probably play that first before I hit Tactics.
Silk Song looks so fucking difficult.
Otherwise, I've been playing Dragon Quest 6 because I got to the point in 5 where all that's left in the game is to get through the Sanctuary, rescue the wife, and then go through Nadira and beat the game.
Yeah, so why didn't you do that?
I don't know, because I felt like playing 6 because 7's coming out next year, and I want to play a game that's most similar to it. And I hadn't played 6 in a while, and I never quite finished the post game on the DS version, so this is an opportunity to correct that. I don't feel like doing the post game for 5 because 5's post game is pretty weak, especially compared to 6 or 7's or any of the other games after that.
Why would Freak 5, why would she refuse to watch that stupid, idiotic movie?
But the more I play 6, though, the more I realize I know why it's not as universally as loved as some of the other entries in the series, because it definitely feels like a real prototype for 7, or what 7 would become, because a lot of the ideas seem kind of unfinished.
Yeah. All right, anything else you've been playing, Eric?
No.
I played a little bit of Witcher 3, not enough to really talk about it. It's a great game, but it's one of those games that you really have to buckle down and have a lot of free time to play.
But another thing about 6 that I noticed is that it's kind of a bit more mean-spirited than other games in the series.
Yeah. Breakman, do you have any reviews this week by chance?
I did see a couple of things actually.
All right, hold on. Let me get that music up and running.
RPGrinders reviews.
All right, go ahead, Breakman.
So I watched something old and something new. Which one do you want first?
Let's go with the old, because usually that's going to be the better one.
Okay. Princess Mononoke.
Oh, what a good movie that is. Go for it.
Yeah. So many of the themes have
Not
been
no K, no K.
okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
damn it. Thought I had it. Fuck.
Doesn't look like there's
That,
two
damn it.
E's there.
Mononoke. Princess Mononoke. Yes, go ahead, break.
I practiced. God damn it. I was right.
Oh man, that's funny. Go
But
ahead.
like, I mean, the animation is still really fucking good for a late '90s movie. Like, it was ahead of its time in its animation.
Mm.
I mean, now there's the animation's obviously gone 3D and everything's computer generated and stuff like that. But that was still like the early days of computer generation, and
Well,
I don't.
Spirited Away was 91. We didn't get that till 2000. I wonder why it took so long for the earlier Ghibli films to get to the West.
God, those movies are so good, though. Go ahead.
I don't know,
with
but this
the-
is a fantastic movie, and I was afraid of watching an older movie, you know, especially like an older anime. And we're like, well, I know these films have probably been redone by a million directors at this point. Like I've never seen the original Godfather, and I'm afraid because I've seen so many other gangster movies
Oh
since.
my God, Breakman, you got to watch it, dude. It holds up, but you will be tainted a little bit by all the other gangster movies. But
I don't feel tainted with this one.
Yeah.
I give it a 9. It is still a fantastic
Yeah, it's a
movie. for
great
something
Wait,
one,
which
though.
one?
Mononoke.
Oh.
Yeah,
But what's after the Godfather? I don't get it.
Godfather 2, Godfather 3.
He wasn't listening to me.
No, he wasn't.
Well, I
Was it?
was, but you mentioned
Wha-
Mononoke, and he's talking about Godfather. Why did
No,
you do that?
because he was talking in context of like watching older movies, like refusing to watch older
Oh, yeah.
movies because, that. So, yeah, you weren't listening. You heard his words, Eric, but you didn't listen. Right, Break?
Right. That's
Yeah,
pretty much what
there
it
you
was.
No, you threw me off.
All right, what else you got, Break?
Okay, so Mononoke is a fantastic movie. The animation doesn't feel dated even in the slightest. The storytelling is fun, and at the same time, like there's a deeper subtext for all of it. It's really great. And the new movie I saw was thanks to HBO Max, who has loaded up us with, that's a good thing when I know that Mortal Kombat 2 is going to be coming to the theaters first. I know in like a few months it'll be on HBO Max, just like they did with Superman.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, there's somebody banging a door.
that's okay.
Oh, she's letting the dog out.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so anyway, saw Superman finally. And
Yeah.
I don't want to go into spoilers unless you guys want to, but essentially they kind of skip over the whole introducing him as Superman type thing, because
Well,
we've
yeah.
all seen the introduction. They
Right.
kind of did the Spider-Man Homecoming thing, which was they just kind of skipped ahead.
Yeah.
Like, his uncle dies, he becomes Spider-Man from that, and great power, great responsibility.
Yeah,
and
we
all
don't
that
need
stuff.
another goddamn Superman origin story, is what you're
Right.
saying.
So
Yeah.
they skip past that and they go to he's been doing it for 3 years, and the movie begins with, well, no, I don't want to go really.
It's instead like a Crisis of Faith movie.
Yeah. And it's really good. I enjoyed it. They don't go. I was worried about there being too many side characters and stuff like that. They don't go overboard on them. Honestly, I think they kept them to the right proportion. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by outside noises and sounds.
Yeah, I think you're jerking. That's what's going on, Break. That's
So this story starts. I mean, basically, like we know Lex Luthor's going to be the bad guy,
Yeah.
Superman. But I gotta say, this was the best interpretation of Lois Lane I think I've ever seen.
I agree. That's an underrated aspect of Superman, Breakman, the new Superman movie that nobody really talks about. But she's a strong character for sure.
Smart. She solves a mystery. Like they show her putting like her reporter skills to work, which she doesn't usually get to do in other movies. Usually she's the damsel in distress,
Mhm.
and at no point in this movie was she a damsel in distress.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you know what that's a tribute to is James Gunn's direction, Breakman.
What do
He
you think of Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner?
he has a vision, and when he has a vision and he sticks to that vision, a la Guardians of the Galaxy 1 through 3, each one of those movies I think is fantastic. But he did the same thing with Superman. He took an iconic character, and he took some side characters that you're just like, who the fuck are these,
Mhm.
and just makes them important. You
And
know?
most people don't know who Metamorpho is.
Right,
Yeah.
without changing them really. Like these are when you see Metamorpho later in the movie, you see him at home sitting with his wife and his baby. Like, oh shit, yeah, like you didn't expect that to see that. I didn't at least.
Freak Five is obsessed with Popeye movies in the Twitch
Nice.
chat, so you know.
I like the Robin Williams Popeye movie, but it's not good. Um, not good at all. But I
No,
still liked it.
no.
Anyway, what was I saying? And
Superman.
Guy Gardner. I love that they didn't tone him down for the movie.
No, and that's kind of how he was in the comic books, right,
It is how
Break?
he is in the comic books. He's a dick.
Yeah, he is an ass. You never root for that guy, and his haircut
I
is
mean,
stupid.
he's a good guy.
I want to see Guy Gardner and Peacemaker get into a fight.
Ooh, that would be good. That would be really good. Or
Well,
at
all that
least,
reminds me, I love what fucking Peacemaker did this beginning of this season. When the new season started, they basically retconned last season. They put in previously on Peacemaker. They put in like some of the scenes from last season, and they changed some scenes from last season. Like for instance, Aquaman and the Flash were in it. Now they took them out and replaced with Hawkgirl and Gardner, stuff like that.
I haven't seen Peacemaker at all.
And from what
I
I
gotta
can
watch
tell,
it.
Peacemaker's kind of like a Loki story.
I
Yeah,
guess.
it's him working on redemption. Essentially, he doesn't want to be a bad guy anymore. He wants to be an actual hero. It's on the penultimate episode now, so like the final episode of the second season will be next week. It's one of the funniest shows on TV, and it's got some of the most over the top characters. Like Michael Rucker plays this white guy who's like dressed as a Native American, kind of talks like a Native American, and he says the most racist stuff, and he's just why people think he's a racist.
Freak Five, still talking about Popeye movies in Twitch chat. I'll check out that one because he says one of the Popeye movies uh, acts like a Friday the 13th movie. I might check it out then. All right. Anything else, Breakman?
Yeah, like also Crypto. Yeah, Crypto gets. I was worried that Crypto was just going to be like a gimmick or something, but no, he's a big part of the movie.
He's what?
A big part of the movie.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got some distractions going on.
I'm glad to see Crypto. Like, I hope he's in the sequel.
Crypto was really, really cool for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I don't have any reviews. Eric has actually I could review Alien Earth. Actually, I will do that. I'm not going to spoil anything.
I didn't see the end.
Oh fuck. Well, I'll wait
I
till
didn't
you
watch
see
it
it.
at all.
I'll wait till you both see it then.
But I can't see the end because I don't have Hulu.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta get.
Oh right, we've been looking for it. She has one, and we're trying to find it. What? No, he jail. Remember, he told us how to jailbreak the Fire Stick. We don't know where her old Fire Stick is. Once we find it,
Just buy one for $25, dude. Just get a new one.
I like free better than.
I know, $25, Breakman. Trust me, you'll be okay, dude. $25, man. I'll wait then. I'll wait on it because for one, I'm sick, and we need to get going to everybody's favorite segment.
What is it?
Stinko of the week.
Breakman, you have the floor, sir. Start with your 10 stinkos of the past month.
Okay, who runs FEMA right now? Because I forgot her name.
Who owns what?
FEMA.
FEMA? I couldn't tell you. Hold on. I'll tell you in just a second. Head of FEMA. Hold on.
Because she's rediverting FEMA funds to her, friends and family and stuff.
It says David Richardson.
Oh, not him. Like, I forget her name. Anyway, so as the states aren't getting help with FEMA, she's looting the coffers and.
Cameron?
And
Cameron Hamilton, maybe?
no,
Hmm.
I can't remember her name. You know what? I'll look after this, but
All right.
let's just move on. Okay, so
Dean Criswell? Deanne Criswell?
no, it's a big name.
Oh. Oh.
It's one of the it's the Trump administration person.
Fuck. All I know is like the
Alone?
No, it's like I think I keep
Christy
saying
Nome.
Kristi Noem, but she's in charge of Homeland Security.
Mm.
Who's?
It's not the blonde
We
chick.
should know these
I
people's
think
names,
it's
but we can't remember them.
I think it's the woman who was previously a ambassador,
Couldn't tell you.
and she used to be left wing, and then suddenly for Trump she turned.
Oh,
Straight.
Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi
Yes,
Gabbard.
thank you, Tulsi Gabbard.
Okay.
We hear
Thank
so much we
Not
purge
remember.
from our memories.
What's up, Eastlo? It's
I'm
nice to
pretty
have you
sure
here.
she's the one who was looting the coffers. Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's move on.
Embezzlement should be, punished.
Cat NATO.
What?
What? A cat NATO?
I just looked at chat. I look up. I see 3 different types of fake cats. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's Freak Fight is talking about another movie you said. You know, one that I almost watched that Freak has seen on Prime was Crack Coon.
Oh my god! One
Yeah.
cocaine bear, and now every animal's got
I'm
to get
telling you.
plugged up on something.
There was one with alligators. I can't remember what that was.
Oh, I think he pasted it right here. He just. I thought so. I thought he said he saw that one. Last Thursday, I watched Meth Gator. Meth Gator. Oh my god. Okay, so anyways, did I mention the last show? And I'm pretty sure I did, but I just want to bring this up and reiterate it again. How our Supreme Court has decided that affirmative action is racist because you can't profile people. But they've also decided that police and federal agents are allowed to profile people.
Yeah, saw that. That was disappointing.
I don't understand how these idiots justify their moves. I don't even think they're really trying anymore.
No.
I think they didn't release a reason for the last one. They just did it.
Yeah.
And Sotomayor, of course, complained about like, this is bad. We should be doing this. Well, yeah, we'll do something. I don't know. Shank your. I'm sorry. Yeah, I meant no. Don't. I was just kidding. I don't know. Like I don't know as to say. They got to be impeached. They got to be.
Yeah. Well, that's not.
I think that we've talked about the whole court needs to just be dissolved, and replaced. I mean, that would resolve it. I watched Screamboat. Anyway, so moving on.
Meth Gator.
Earlier this year, Musk basically revealed himself to the world as a Nazi, which was enough to piss off Europe. And then he got in the American government and started cutting jobs, and that was finally enough to piss off Americans. So we started burning his Teslas in protest. And unlike the peaceful protests that we've been having against everything else, burning his Teslas worked. He walked away from politics, actually ran away from politics and picked a fight with Trump at the time, and his money was plummeting. And then we stopped. And now he's back up to within he has 80% more wealth, or over 80% more wealth than most of the world. I mean, more than, I'm sorry, restate that. He has more wealth than over 80% of the world.
Yeah.
Countries in the world.
Yeah, he's on pace to become the first trillionaire.
Yeah, he's right back on pace to be the first trillionaire. He is warming his graces back, or warming himself back into Trump's graces. I think we need to start protesting more like this because it was working.
I think instead of billionaires, Breakman, we need to start calling these people robber barons. That's their proper name. They're robber barons. What's up, Janet from another planet? Nice to have you here.
The more I think about it, how did we start the Revolutionary War? We didn't start with a gunshot. We started by taking their products and throwing it in a fucking river.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what we need to start doing. These wealthy people's pieces of shit, we need to start running them where it hurts.
Well, you know what Europe did, Breakman, and I'm not violent. I'm not calling for violence in any form or fashion. But you know what they did? Started busting out guillotines.
I know.
And then like who was it? Marie Antoinette, let them eat cake, right?
Yeah.
I could be wrong on the person. Could be a
No,
different
that I
person.
mean, she's credit with saying that, but they don't think it was actually what she said.
Well, but still, the point
They
is
want
there.
to say something else. Yeah.
Breakman. The point is there. Let them eat cake, right? It's so insulting. And like you said, 80% of the world's wealth practically is in one person's hand. How does that I mean, are people waking up now? When I say that it should definitely not be in that proportion, where 1% of the population of the entire earth owns more than what 70, 80, 90% of the fucking wealth, and
It
it's
isn't
it's
one
only
percent. It's like a fraction of 1%.
it's yeah, fraction of 1%. It's only getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, we can't get healthcare in the richest country in the world. The only civilized country in the entire world to not have universal healthcare.
And I was reading earlier that the Republicans are trying to get rid of something that was signed in along, I think, by Reagan, that everybody, no matter how bad, gets taken care of.
Oh, that's
Um,
what they want. They want us to
yeah,
die,
they're
Brakeman. They
trying to get
want,
rid of that law. And like even these laws were created by
yeah,
Republicans that they revere. They're strapped in like, no, those are bad.
yeah,
We gotta get rid of those. No, that wasn't Reagan. That was somebody else. Like it's
yeah. And like I said, Democrats are just as complicit.
Mhm.
Janet says the right people don't care. 100%. The right people don't care, Janet. Janet's from Canada. I know they got their problems up in Canada, but at least Janet, you're not going to go bankrupt from your health care.
yeah.
You know,
And people, they always give the excuse, well, you gotta wait like 6 months to see a specialist and stuff in Canada. You have to do that here fucking too, you dumb assholes.
yeah, you have to do that here too.
Oh
So
my God, like a dentist appointment takes 6 to 8 months to get, like
look, Janet,
there's no reason for us to have as long of a wait and shitty healthcare.
yeah, Janet says we have universal health care, but it isn't perfect. That's right. But there's always can always be improvement, right, Janet? Better than most. I agree. I would I would love to have the health care that they have in Canada.
Yep.
I would love it. All of us would here,
Yep.
Janet. All of us. Can you imagine? That's one thing that Elon Musk could do for the country. If you're a real American, Elon Musk, sign a check to let everybody get free healthcare in the United States. You could do it, dude. You could
There was
literally
something
do
he
it.
said he would do. He said he would like give like 50 billion to the homeless or something at one
He
point.
he
If he did
never
something,
he never
and
does anything.
if somebody proved him wrong about something and somebody proved them wrong and he just said no, no, I'm
Yeah,
not doing that.
yeah,
Something to that effect. Yeah, like these billionaires could solve so many problems. Instead, they want to own the world.
yeah.
They think that'll solve the problem if they're in charge.
Look, that is the problem. I don't think um, a country like the USA, there must be enough people paying taxes that healthcare can be. We pay more than our share, Janet. Our taxes are outrageous. We we easily have enough money for universal healthcare.
Well, except
Easily.
for the fact that we have the wealthy who pay people to wiggle their way out of paying the taxes.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're and not counting the wealthy because there's tax loops galore that nobody
Yeah.
wants to take care of. Afila says same here in the Australia. Not perfect, but in general, healthcare is covered. That's what I'm saying. Afila, if you get let's say you're I don't know, you're fucking skydiving, Afila, having a good time. You pull the chute and you land on your ankle wrong. And hold on, I'm kind of crackling here. You land on your ankle wrong, you break your ankle, right, Janet or Afila? And that's horrible, right? You broke your ankle. They take you to the hospital, they fix you up, and they maybe give you like I don't know, 15 $20 bill. I don't know what it is in Australia, but that's it. They don't hound you for thousands of dollars. Here in the United States, you break your ankle, you go to the emergency room. At least they'll take care of you for now, you know, and then after they take care of you, they'll say, "Oh, what insurance do you got?" Actually, before you even get treated, they'll be hounding
Oh
you
yeah,
for what insurance you got.
I was gonna say yeah. Like that's the first thing they do is ask for your
Yeah,
insurance.
I don't have any insurance. Okay, well, we offer assistance here, but your bill's going to be $10,000. You know, whatever it is, 5, 10 grand, whatever they charge. And who can pay that? You know, who the fuck can pay that? Rich people. That's
Yep.
and rich people can afford health insurance. They don't give a fuck. You
Nope.
know,
Not even
so
slightly. And they've convinced millions of people that they don't need it.
yeah,
So,
right. What else you got?
and that's part of the whole religion brainwashing too. Like that you can just pray it away. Uh,
You have 10 times the people of Canada, Janet said. See, I don't understand it either, Janet. We easily have the money. By the way, Medicare for all here in the United States would save the United States billions upon billions of dollars.
but that would take money away from the wealthy people who are donating to our candidates and
Yep.
our
And also,
Republican
it would take away
Democrats,
money from um, pharmaceutical companies and businesses and insurance companies who want to
which people
charge you out the
are
ass.
politicians.
Yeah, politicians. Exactly. All right, what else you got, Break?
We just talked about how Republicans are bad. Well, Democrats are bad too. Jeffries and Schumer are so weak against Trump that
Oh,
they almost make me miss Pelosi.
come on,
I
man.
mean, at least she ripped up a fucking document in Trump's face. Like these idiots won't even stand up to Trump. They'll yell loud when he's not in the room, but then they'll say how they want to work with him still.
What's up, Skotoma?
I'm so
Skotoma's against healthcare, I think, right, Skotoma?
he's
Let me guess, you don't want Medicare for all.
you can't work with a dictator. They
No.
just take and take and take. If you give them an inch, they're going to come back for more, and they're going to keep coming back and keep coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, Fela says, yep, that's it. No questions asked. That's so sad that you have to worry about insurance at a time of crisis and need. I mean, Fela, it's awful here. It's awful. It's
It's
super awful.
I'm watching a man who was a combat military veteran, Vietnam vet, go
Yep.
through the healthcare system right now, and it's a fucking nightmare.
Yep.
He's getting shoved out of the door as quick as they can. Like
Yep.
they pushed him into or got him out of the hospital, shoved him into the rehab before he was ready, and then he had to go back in the hospital because he wasn't ready to be in rehab.
My uncle was a combat vet, brakeman. He used to drive tanks in the military.
Yeah.
He was a Marine, and he fucked up his knee, and they botched the surgery.
Oh my
And
god.
and you know how the VA is. You go to the
Uh-huh.
VA, you're fine. You're
Yeah,
fine.
that's part of the problems. The VA, like he went to the VA for a while, and he got shipped to a hospital, and I think he got sent back to the VA, and
Yeah.
like he's been shipped around so many times, he doesn't know where he is.
Yep. Yep.
It's because he's an old man. Like
It's just
it's gotta be
gross.
fucking confusing.
It's gross. It's gross.
Yeah, like watching this in real time. I've seen this all before. But even to see it, somebody like put his fucking soul on the line for this country. I've watched friends die. He has a Purple Heart because he was wounded in combat.
Skoda says we need to build up our own immunities. Skoda, come on, dude. I mean, there's no immunities to broken arms and
But
ankles
that's
and shit.
exactly what vaccines do.
Yeah, that's right. That's what vaccines do.
I
Uh,
don't like
what's up,
people are telling.
Marth?
That's what a vaccine does. Vaccine isn't a cure. It gives you a sample of the virus to help your system.
It is a
Like
biohack, basically.
Hey,
Yeah,
Marth Meringue,
that's exactly
welcome.
what a vaccine is.
Welcome, Marth. Nice to have you here, Marth Meringue. I'm really sick, y'all. Let's Chilled
Okay.
says you do get free healthcare now, sort of speaking. No hospital. Yeah, no hospital can turn you down. That's correct, Chilled. If you can't pay, they have a program that will either do no, Chilled. That's where you're wrong. They will not do away with it. I don't. I mean, unless you're completely destitute, like a homeless person. But even then you're not treated like normal. I've seen it firsthand, Chilled. I've been in the rooms with these people, where they're treated like second, third class citizens. Um, we need health care. We need Medicare for all. That's what we need. But we need a better system than even what Canada has. Canada has a model I think we could build off of. We need to start educating more doctors, more nurses, stuff like that.
Mm.
Getting people, you know, yeah, way more doctors and nurses so that we can open up more hospitals. These are the things where we need to focus our tax money on, right? Much rather have us pay taxes for people that need help with healthcare than most things, especially politicians or tax cuts for the wealthy, like we just got in that stupid bill that they just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that stupid bill, the Democrats refuse to like this. Okay, the country's now on lockdown. Now the government's now been shut down, which is what should have happened the first time.
Yeah.
But the reason for it is what the Democrats are saying they're not signing on. The reason they're not signing on is because of measures that were passed in that bill that some goddamn Democrats signed and helped sign.
Yeah.
Like,
Real quickly, Freak Five says he watched Attack of the Killer Donuts. That's a great movie, Freak Five.
But you know what I mean? Like that big beautiful bill. There are some Democrats that helped them sign it. Now, like, it's like, come on, dude. You need to take care of the people in your party who are like working with Republicans. But then again, you're the people telling them to work with Republicans. So never mind. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Cinderella says Denmark. Denmark's got a great healthcare system. The NHS in UK, although the NHS has been under attack lately, I feel. But yes, they do have a pretty damn good universal healthcare system in the UK. It's like a national pride for people in the UK. They laugh at us in our healthcare, man. It's ridiculous. All right, what else you got, Break? We gotta speed along here.
LMAO pay taxes to a corrupt government. Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Which would be the American government and the Ohio state government. So I shouldn't pay taxes at all. I didn't say that. Don't cancel me. Let me see. Our unwell president, and if anybody saw his speech, like he is getting slower and his voice is getting like he's sounding more and more like
Also increasingly more incomprehensible.
That sounds disgusting, Freak Five. He says I watched a movie called Rectima.
Wow. This movie was fucking amazing, he says. Wow. Okay. But Trump's decline is getting noticeable by the week.
Well, I told you his bloodline, it says that he's going to live into his 90s.
I know. He's going to outlive all of us. I know. Because he's a billionaire and he'll find ways to preserve his life, like that one billionaire who keeps injecting himself with younger blood.
Yeah. Jojo Banana says we do have great health care with the NHS, especially even more so here in Scotland. Hey, Jojo, is there room for me in Scotland? Can Bernie and I move to Scotland? Is it can we move there? And how easy is it to get citizenship in Scotland? I'm only half joking, Jojo Bananas. I would love to visit Scotland, though. We get free prescriptions and England doesn't. Yeah, well, that sucks. But I mean, I'm sure they don't have to pay much, like a copay or some shit. All right, what else you got, Break?
So anyway, with that when he was doing his presentation, he was doing it to the American generals. Him and Pete Hegseth gathered all of the generals together to lecture them and try and get them to follow the new, very racist and homophobic and sexist ways of doing things. He's making it pretty clear that he wants an all like white army. Just all men and white, and then he's slowly getting rid of his new rule is he's getting people to get rid of their beards.
Oh, you're talking about Hegseth. Yeah, and he's also getting rid of overweight generals.
Yeah, overweight general. Like these fat people are embarrassing, and then he just like, hey, Trump, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah. One thing about that, I saw that unhinged speech at the end of it. He kind of humiliated himself, Breakman, because he was expecting everybody to give him a standing ovation, and he got stony silence, and that was it. So.
Well, it's because the generals are trained to not respond emotionally because it's a political thing. Nobody's supposed to clap or applaud. His Highness couldn't handle that. He had a condition fit about it. One of the other things he started to talk about in that conference that scared the shit out of me was the other N word.
Yeah.
He started talking about the other N word. Like, what is he talking? Oh, nukes. He's talking about nukes now.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Yep. Yes,
I just
indeed.
okay. Anyway,
Well, Hexet, I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody's happy. Well, look, do you want your generals to be physically fit, or do you want them to be mentally sharp? I mean, obviously both, but
I was gonna say
but
them both.
I would prefer the head games over the you know over the physical fitness of a general. What does a general need to be physically fit for?
Well, but that's the thing. So they all are like they get up in the mornings and they exercise, and a lot of them will, do the stuff they were trained to do, which
What
was
I'm saying, my point is, Breakman, if you're thinking about strategy
no. I know. I
on
get what you're saying. You're
on
saying
the battlefield,
you
what
want your
did
leader to be brainy.
what if you have two equally as impressive mentally generals? One is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the other one is, I don't know, fucking think of some skinny dude, and they're equally as impressive, like
Bill Nye the
strategy.
Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. There you go. Or some fat guy. Let's think of a fat guy, a really fat. Chris Farley when he was alive. But
No,
both of these
that's not
men.
nice. He's
Well,
no,
I'm just saying he was a fat guy, man. I mean,
no. He's not like and all the other fat people I'm thinking of are dead too. So never mind.
well, you know what I'm saying. Just somebody overweight. Just a
uh,
general Joe Blow. All right.
William Shatner. There you go.
Okay, William Shatner. There you go. You got William Shatner and you got Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they're equally as adept at strategy, right?
Mhm.
But we should get rid of one because he's not physically fit to
Right.
do the job. Really, when you're talking about, it's like coaches. Do we really care that Andy Reid looks like a walrus, Breakman?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe
That's
he'll
what
be
I'm
a Hall of Fame
saying.
coach one day.
He's going to be in the Hall of Fame because he knows the game inside
Mhm.
and out. A general is not going to be on the front lines. So why does he have to be physically fit? That's my point, Breakman. So by Hexeth saying that we're not going to have any fat generals, it's a bad look. Really? Like, what? Okay, we're not going to have any fat people in the military. How about we say the same in Congress and
Mhm.
for the presidency? How about that?
Because that doesn't fit into their narrative.
You know, isn't he the admiral or commander in chief? Is
That
he
doesn't
not
matter. That
overweight?
doesn't
Yes,
count.
Marth.
Because like they're the leader, dear leader's grandfather. Then, just like
Ugh,
how Hitler was the the ruler of the Aryan nation, for
it's
fuck's
so
sake.
stupid.
Like a short brunette, dark eyes, was in charge of the army of tall white men, blonde hair and blue eyed.
Yeah.
Okay, like that just shows me people are stupid. And just like I've been saying with the people who admire Trump, just look at all the artwork about him. They put his head on Trump on a Rambo's body, or give him muscles and put him in a Superman suit and shit like that. None of those are close to reality.
Right, right. All right, what else you got, dude? My
No,
voice is starting to
I'm
give
sorry.
out. Break.
Okay, so I'll try and hurry up again. I said I got sick earlier. I've been helping trying to clean the house, the old man's house, so he can
Mm,
get out of it and stuff like that. And I came in contact with something that like really made me sick
yeah.
for a few days. I won't get into any more detail, but that sucked. Um, I had a mask on, but I still breathed it in because I didn't have like a good mask on. I just had like one of the paper ones on.
You didn't get the Henta virus, did you?
No,
Oh, good.
no.
All right. All
Uh,
right. What
I didn't
else?
get rectum either. Um,
What else you got,
Let me see.
Breakman?
Trump is directly targeting his enemies now. I think I talked about that last week.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see. The farmers are the dumbest people on this fucking planet, especially Ohio farmers who are now bitching and complaining that the soybean crop is under attack by Trump. He did this to you dumb fucks the last time he was in office.
Hmm.
He put a bunch of you out of business, and then helped fund the larger ones.
I hate
Right?
to call any set of Americans dumb, Breakman, but farmers might be at the top of the list because they're complaining about not having a workforce now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's directly related to ICE, obviously.
Yep.
They're complaining about the soybeans and other products that we traded publicly with China. That's directly due to the tariffs. What else? I mean, what else can he do to you all to make you understand? I mean, you voted for him twice.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been much different with the Democrat, don't get me wrong, but at least you wouldn't be in this predicament right
Right.
now.
You wouldn't be going through the soy crisis because she wouldn't be tariffing the world.
Janet,
And
I
then
agree with you.
well, it's
Farmers,
not just he's tariffing him; it's how he's doing it. Like he'll say, "Well, it's 100. Well, hold on, I'll wait 30 days,"
yeah.
and then it'll be like, "Oh,
Janet,
it's 20%."
Janet, Janet has a point here. She says farmers are the reason we all eat. I agree with you, Janet, but here in the United States, we import most of our food. There are some things that we have here, like beef, that we export, but we hardly export
Soybeans are one of our
anything.
biggest exports.
One of them was soy, right? One of them was soy.
Yeah.
That's the key
Right.
word.
You're right. It was. I think actually at the time it was the biggest.
Yeah. Yes, Janet, that's true. We import way more than we export, 100%. And I know it's a little different in Canada because, you guys. I mean, I know you guys are a lot smarter than us, especially the politicians up there. I mean, I think all politicians are corrupt in one way or another, but it's less so up in Canada. At least they have the sense to know that we got to keep these peons around because otherwise we won't have our money, you know. But here in the United States, they don't feel that way. They want us all to die.
Okay, and let me just break out an old saying: "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." These these farmers. I mean, he did this to them already.
Yeah, I
I like
agree.
this is like he did this exact same thing to them, and they still support him.
I don't know.
They're idiots. I'm not saying all farmers because not all farmers are obviously on his side, but the people that are
I-
in the soy industry who support him, for
Well,
instance,
and here's
those
another.
morons.
Yeah, here's another thing, Breakman. The farmers actually are speaking out about it now, but it's too little, too late. It's over.
You can't vote for him twice and then complain that you're getting what he promised.
Right. There's nothing. He's offered nothing for anybody except rich people. That big beautiful bill was one of the biggest tax grabs for the rich ever. You know. Don't you
Still,
all benefit from the produce of the United States?
mm-hmm.
Here's another little dirty secret, Janet. Very little. Very little. Like I said, we do have some fresh markets here, but it's very little. Most of our look, think okay, this is all for the people in the United States and for the guys on panel. Think of what if we cook our own food, which is another thing, right? It's becoming almost untenable. The other day I went to buy a small chicken, like whole chicken, so I can make chicken soup to feel better, Breakman. You know how
Mm-hmm.
much that chicken cost?
How
$9. $9 when
big
you
was
when you used to be able to get chicken for like 29 cents a pound, 59 cents a pound, somewhere in
it?
that range. And now it's like $1.50 a pound, you know,
Damn. Yeah,
on up for a small chicken, enough for two people maybe for a meal.
yeah.
You,
That's fucking
you can go
crazy.
to McDonald's and eat for $9. You know what I'm saying? Unhealthily, but
Right.
it's already made, you know? Fuck, man. And not to mention all the veggies that you have to buy. So let's talk about the veggies. Tomatoes imported, chili imported, um, potatoes. Some of that is comes from Idaho. Actually, quite a bit comes from Idaho. But we also import those too. I mean, think of all the vegetables, right? Zucchinis imported, onions imported, or mixed. I mean, it's insane. In Canada, it's 10.99 to 14 per cooked chicken. The exchange rate's a little bit weird, Janet, between Canada. It's a little so. In other words, here in the United States, $11 would be like 9, and 14 would be like 11 or 12. Um, yeah, it depends on where. Here you can buy. Here's the thing, you can buy a whole cooked chicken from like Costco or Sam's if you have a membership for $6. But there's a reason they do that because for one, um, nobody can convince me that those chickens aren't modified in some way. You
Mm-hmm.
know. Second of all, the spices that they use on those chicken, there's so much sodium in those. It's super unhealthy. You know, if you cook it yourself, it's way more healthy.
Oh
But
God, our food is going to start getting a lot less healthy.
oh, 100%.
because he's fired anybody who'd regulated and would check her food, stuff like
The the
that.
average the average age of when a person dies in the United States is going down rapidly.
I know.
It used to be 70, what, 73, 74?
No, it used to be like close to 80. Like I
I
thought it was
thought I thought so. I don't want to be wrong on my number, Breakman. So, but now it's down to like 71, 70,
70s.
somewhere in that range. So, I mean, they want us to die and die sooner than later. But notice how the politicians are 90 years old and still a politician. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yep.
Feinstein was what, 86 when she died? Mitch McConnell is how old? You know? I
At
mean,
least he's retiring.
yeah, at least he's at what age? 86?
I know
Breakman?
it's ridiculous how these people keep getting voted in over and over and over.
What do we think? Janet has a question. What do we think of the current administration? It's shit, Janet. It's shit.
Yeah, I've
And
never hated anybody more in my life.
this isn't a bipartisan thing, Janet. I've said several times, I'm neither left leaning, right leaning. I'm my own person. But this it's been a complete disaster. It was a disaster the first time. It was a disaster when Biden got in, and it's a complete disaster now. Currently, it's a disaster. There's no other way to put it. Millions of Americans are suffering at the gas pumps, at the grocery stores, in life. Clothing now is becoming more. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the tariffs are the tariffs are starting to hit the clothing.
Yep.
So it's awful. Yeah, Tom Grassley, 92 effing years old. Cinderella says.
And something that they don't mention very often on the news is not only whether they're charging us more, they're giving us something called shrinkflation, which means the products have been getting smaller.
Yeah.
And as the prices go up, the product they're giving us is less than what they were giving us at a lower price.
I'll give you an example. A McDonald's cheeseburger, right? I mean, I know we're on the unhealthy kick. The McDonald's cheeseburger used to be fairly robust, and now it's the size of, whereas before it used to be the size of like a softball in circumference, it's the size of maybe a tennis ball now. Janet says, so Biden didn't do anything for the people either? No, Janet, our politicians aren't interested in helping people. This government shutdown is a blatant proof of it. They're not interested in helping the American people at all.
Too many of them are on. Too many of them are more worried about pleasing their donors than anything else.
100%.
Wealthy. All right, so moving on with my stinkos. The Treasury Department announced today that they plan on commemorating the 250th anniversary of America with a $1 Trump coin.
Oh boy.
Guess what? It's the picture of him.
Oh, great.
The fake assassination.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, well, whatever.
Let me see.
Scotoma says, I voted for no one. I agree with that, Scotoma. Why vote for any of these motherfuckers? Oh my God, Janet says, like the cheese people think if they package the cheese skinnier, that we will think we are getting a deal. Exactly, Janet. We're a bunch of fucking morons, aren't we?
Yeah. There was these snack cakes I bought, like Little Debbie snack cakes. I used to eat like one at a time. Now they're so damn small. It's just like, oh, I'm done with this one.
The whole, like a 2-pack, right, Breakman? Yeah.
Those are cookies have shrank in size. I think the worst example of those are the Girl Scout cookies.
Oh fuck, dude! Girl Scout cookies used to be robust too.
Yes.
And now what are they? They're like little
cookies,
crumpets.
Yeah.
I didn't vote. Cinderella says.
Like at one point there were 3 sleeves in a box, and then they went down to 2 sleeves.
Yeah.
And then now they've kind of like condensed those, the size of the cookies.
Cinderella, you know what that's called? That's called a protest vote, and we get chastised all the time because we caused this, Cinderella. We're the reason why we're in the predicament. That's what Republicans, and that's why I can't stand politics, Cinderella, especially a 2-tiered system that we got. You got Democrats and Republicans, right? That's it. I know that there's everything in between, but nothing is serious. I voted here in Canada hoping for change. I agree, Janet. I mean, you guys got a better shot at it than we do.
Yeah.
Hoping is the operative word. Good for you, Janet. I don't blame anybody for voting. You have to have some hope, you know? But what hope is there here? What else you got, Breakman? We got to move on, dude.
Okay. Well, speaking of no hope in Ohio, there's a new bill going through the General Assembly that wants to require public schools to show video of fetal development to students from the third grade on. Every year, they want to watch, kind of indoctrinate kids into the anti-abortion movement.
Can we do that? But can we also include sex education with that,
See, that's the
Breakman?
thing. This is the same state that joined in Florida with the no gay rules. Like, we're not supposed to talk about sexuality or mention even the word gay
Well, that's what I'm
until like
saying.
high school. But now in the third grade, we can talk about fetal development.
Well, I mean,
So
it's
we can
hit.
talk about something that doesn't have to always do with sex, where it's something that caused only from sex.
There's only hidden agendas here, Breakman. What else you got, dude?
It's not even hidden. It's not even hidden.
Not anymore. Yeah.
I'm gonna take. Let me see. Yeah, let me get away from politics. Oh shit! Actually, one more thing. ICE is hiring people to start combing the internet for people who dissent against Trump.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, we knew it was coming. It's coming sooner than later. Next, Diddy got a 4-year sentence for the crimes that he committed, which were horrific.
4 years, and he's already served some of that time, right, Break?
Yep. And he is gonna, so he'll be out in, I guess 3 years probably. The justices obviously wanted. I mean, the prosecutors wanted more time. Obviously, the defense tried to get him just 1 year, in which case he would have been out by Christmas. But still, his victims. Our courts are just so. Our whole system is so fucked up that his victims aren't going to get justice. They get 4 years, and then there were 2 more civil trials added today. But that's it. They're going to get some money for the abuse he did to him.
He's a fucking billionaire. He'll pay them off in a settlement, and life will go on. Breakman.
Yep. Especially for him. Yeah.
And
and
he'll get pardoned because he's a billionaire.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's what it is. All he has to do is flash some money in front of Trump's face, and it'll be done. Cinderella, look, I used to think that voting doesn't matter, Cinderella, but in reality, voting does matter. It matters because you get to pick who screws you over, either the Democrat or the Republican.
That's a very funny way of putting it. I just have one more stinko, and this one's a sad one. It's completely unrelated to politics.
Yeah.
Former Cincinnati Bengal Rudy Johnson. I loved cheering for him. There was a Rudy, like we always chanted that for him in the city. He killed himself earlier this week.
Oh my goodness.
He was only 45.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anybody know why?
Apparently he dealt with depression all his life.
CTE, maybe.
I don't know. I didn't really read any more other than that he's dealing with depression and
So sad. Too young.
Too young, absolutely. And knowing how he felt probably at the end, like I'm really broken on this one. I'm sad.
You're damn right. You're a true Canadian, Janet. I'm a true American too. I believe in the American people. I do not believe in our political system.
Our political system split us.
Yep, it did.
It's got us at each other's throats.
Yep, there should never be a D or an R next to your name in this country ever. We should be based on ideas, not bullshit like that. Let me see if I missed anything from Twitch chat. Don't see anything on Twitch. Don't let anyone shame you for not voting, Breakman. I agree with that, man. All right, let's. Eric, do you have any stinkos?
Yeah, Microsoft is using their price hike to also affect Game Pass now.
Yeah, and they're also taking
I'm gonna hash that out. What the adjustments are gonna be?
Well, they're also taking away benefits on the Ultimate Pass.
So they're getting rid of Core and they're renaming it Essential, and it's gonna cost let's see, $10 per month,
and then 15
premium at 15.
Yeah,
and then Ultimate is $30.
Yeah, 10 more bucks.
They're getting rid of the 10% discount that normally would apply to Ultimate
Yep.
subscribers. That means like you can buy a game at 10% less.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, that does suck.
But like they're doing this for instead of for a rewards program scheme.
Yeah, I'm with you, Freak Five. He says I
Which
love
they
this.
kind of already had, but I guess now they're just doing that more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but the rewards were like really just you could get coupons, but for the most
Yeah.
part, it was just like towards other things. Like I just
Yeah.
donated my points.
Freak Five says I love the country. I hate the government. I agree, Freak Five. Scudam says I hate the corruption and unaccountability. I agree with that. And this is something that I agree with Janet wholeheartedly. And I don't dislike the American people either. None of us believe that Canadians hate the people, Janet. They just hate the politics and the politicians. You know, I agree, 100%. I don't like the Cheeto either.
Except MAGA, they believe whatever he tells them.
Yeah, well, that's only a small fraction, probably 20 to 25% of the
About
people in this country.
20%.
Yeah,
I think it's
20,
about 20.
20%. What else you got, Eric? Anything else?
That's really it.
I have a cold. That sucks. That's definitely my stinko. But also I got a flat tire and I had to
Ooh,
fix said flat tire in the condition that I'm in yesterday. So that was
dude.
fun. Luckily, for all the bitching I do about there are some things that are kind of cool in life. Some companies that I like. One of them is Discount Tire Company because you can buy what they call certificates, and instead of paying over $200 for a tire, I ended up paying $30 for the certificate again.
Hmm.
So, if anything goes wrong in the lifetime of that tire, you get a hole on the sidewall or something like what happened to me, um, it's replaced for a measly $30. You don't even necessarily have to buy the certificate again. You can just get a free tire, but if you buy that certificate, then you're covered again. You know what I mean? So that's one cool thing about discount tires. Um, so those, you know, I didn't like Trump when he had Celebrity Apprentice. Oh, you didn't like him saying "You're fired." That's so stupid.
Yeah,
Uh,
when he got his divorce and his wife accused him of rape, that's when
yeah.
I became a not fan of Donald
You
Trump. So
you know when
I
I became not a fan of Donald Trump, Breakman, when he took a full page ad in the New York Times to call for the execution of the Central Park Five, which turns out they're innocent, and he still says that they should be executed because
yeah, he's still saying it.
yeah,
Oh my God, you're right.
yeah, he's
He
still
just said it
saying that
a couple months ago.
and he justified, well, they probably did something.
Oh wait, when did he say that? Was it during? Oh God, it was probably during Black History Month, actually.
Probably. Who knows?
He's
Let's move on to happier thoughts. We got it. I mean, come on. Let's get a little more upbeat here.
Dude, what does my
Okay.
goatee say?
Sweet of the week.
All right, Breakman, yours. Please tell me
Alright,
you have multiple Sweetos.
I got 2 Sweetos.
All
Actually.
right.
Well, 3. You know what? Because I feel a lot better because when I was sick, like I could barely my head was spinning so bad I could barely get up or do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. From now on I'm gonna wear good masks when I'm cleaning shit like that. Not a paper mask. It's just not worth it.
Jana, you can say what you want in here. I'm not gonna chastise you or kick you out or anything. You can continue to say whatever you want.
I'm here to chastise and all that. But, staying political, I don't know who Bad Bunny is. I've never heard his music.
He's a rap star. He's a rap star. Yeah.
The fact that he has made MAGA so angry has made me root all in for him. So I'm happy with the Bad Bunny selection.
What's up, Dusty?
Yeah. And I mean, I've heard his name before, but I didn't know anything about him. But because it's making conservatives, especially MAGA, so ultra angry, I'm all in. I think it's a sweet hit. And next, the other one goes to baseball, which I didn't bring up the Reds' playoff loss.
But they made it, Breakman. Amazing. They fucking made it.
In Terry Francona's first year as a manager, they were finally able to get to the playoffs.
Dude, it was amazing. I almost text you, Breakman, but I was kind of
I was just all I can think of is they're probably not going to do well against the Dodgers because they didn't do well against them
well.
in the season.
Dodgers are just on a different
Dodgers
level.
are really good, and it's because they're a big market team. They've
Yeah.
got tons of money.
Money, and they got all the
Yeah.
talented players, and yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. But the fact that they were able to rally and get into the playoffs was something that they wouldn't have been able to do with other managers because they just don't know. He has a special ability about him where he knows how to connect with the players and how to
Francona
motivate
is an excellent, excellent baseball coach, man.
Yep.
Excellent, and you guys should give him an extension.
I absolutely hope so. Like I said, I'm excited for the future with him at the helm.
What was I gonna say? Epitome of hateful, Janet says yes. Marth brings up something. I got to go back to Stinko's just before you get to your other sweeto breakman. She says, did you explain why you hate insurance companies? No, I did not, Marth. This is why I hate them. I was parked in front of Bernie's work. Somebody hit my car while I was sitting in it. Okay. I took pictures. I got all the guy's information. And let's just cut to the final part. My insurance company isn't going to pursue. So my insurance had to take the claim because the other guy denied that he hit my car. So his company, State Farm, decided, oh, well, he said he didn't do it. So unless you got a witness and video and all kinds of other things, then we believe our client. Oh, okay. So I go to mine, file the claim, and they give me encouragement. They said, we'll go after them. We'll put in a subjugation claim, and most likely it'll go to arbitration. And you have all the evidence. He gave you his driver's license and insurance and all that. So pretty much it's a shoo-in. Well, I get a notice. Subjugation claim is denied, and that's the end of it. So long story short, I got a check for $48 because my deductible is $1,000.
Oh God! Oh my God! Don't spend that in one place, dude. Can I have some money?
Oh, dude, yeah, you can have half of it, Breakman. At this point, what the fuck difference does it make?
I don't think that'd be even a full tank of gas.
Fuck, man. So there you go. That's why, Marth, and you heard it here first on RPGrinders. Fucking insurance companies suck.
Frank is rich. He's $48.
I'm telling you. Go ahead, Breakman. Your
no,
other...
that was it. I actually did have another one, but I forgot what it was.
Oh, sorry. I totally, if you remember it, let me know.
Okay.
Eric, did you have a sweeto?
Not really.
Yeah. Well, I have a sweeto too. Yeah, it probably is, Janet. I mean, I'm sure insurance works so much better there. Everything works better everywhere else other than here. It's harvest time for me, but I mean, it's kind of a in between sweeto and stinko because usually I'm really excited, but trimming sucks. But the end result is I get lots of beautiful weed that I smoke throughout the year. But I am a little bit under the weather, so hopefully I get over it before I have to start trimming. But my plants were, I just got excellent plants this year, so I can't be happier for that. But hopefully I get better before I have to start, trimming. That's about it on my sweetos, guys.
Cool.
What are we supposed to be doing this week, Eric? We were supposed to be doing Panic Zone, right?
Yeah.
Or driver seat something. I say we just do a quick.
It's Panic Zone.
Okay, Panic Zone.
Frank really doesn't want to do Panic Zone, does he?
I do, Eric, but I'm telling you, dude, I'm just not feeling great.
Okay, so I wasn't expecting you to not do it today, but I don't have one then.
Well, that's okay. It's no biggie. Janet says weed, glorious weed. Yes, Janet, I'm extremely grateful that I have a supply. You know what I mean?
I'd rather not do it today because you feel sick.
I'd rather not do it, Eric. To be honest with you, can we do a quick free for all real quick? Let me hit the music real quick.
It's a free for all. Little baby. Yeah, it's a free for all. Wow!
Suck it. Anything you want to talk about, Break?
I I don't know. Off the top of my head, my stomach just started growling. Some kind of distracted at this
I just
moment.
want to eat and get out of here.
Well, shit. Then I guess we're
No, I
done.
thought I wanted to do a free for all. What do we got? What are our options?
Well, you mentioned baseball, Breakman. I was extreme. Oh, here's another thing we could talk about real quickly between you and I, Break.
Hmm.
Um, Broncos v. Bengals. Um, I, I expected us to beat you guys, but not by that much.
You know, if you want to start talking about stinkos again, well, let me see here. Um, okay, well, I said last season the Bengals had four major problems. One
And they
being
didn't
coaching.
address any. Yep, they didn't
One
address
being
any.
coaching. Number one. Number two, not protecting the quarterback. Number three, actually, let's take that back. Number two, the defense. Number three, protecting the quarterback. Number four, kicking. They only
So
addressed one of the four. Can you guess which one?
the kicking.
The kicking.
Well, you guys got one of the worst owners in all of football, Breakman.
Yeah, no
So
shit. But the coach, god damn it, like why did we understand you want to scheme for your quarterback, but there is no goddamn excuse on the planet that once your quarterback's hurt, you can't score one fucking touchdown.
well, there is a reason for that, Breakman. It's called the Denver Bronco defense. They're
No,
on
I
a
mean it wasn't just against them. I mean, well, actually, they did score one against.
yeah. See, Breakman, we have another worldly defense, so it's not. I mean, it really is one of the greatest defenses, man. Like last year, they proved it. They're coming on again this year, and all I got to say is watch out, Eagles, this week because we might give them a harder time than what people are thinking.
But the team they played against last week too was the same thing, like turnover. They think they threw like five. No, it threw three turnovers. One was a pick six, and they fumbled three more last week.
Yeah, I know.
You
Your
know, like
season is lost, Breakman, but
yeah, without Joe Burrow, it's definitely lost, and that's the whole. That's just what I screamed about. If they don't
what
protect him, he
Breakman,
is not going to have a long career.
Break, why don't you guys trade for fucking Kirk Cousins, dude? Give him a fucking seventh rounder. They'll take it, dude. I mean, shit, man. Kirk Cousins will win you at least 2 or 3 games in that stretch. And then you got a shot, you know? Fuck, man. I mean,
I don't know.
I
Like
don't know. I'd take a
they are
flyer.
all in on Jake Browning. They think he's the greatest right now.
Fucking go out and, dude, Kirk Cousins is a starting fucking quarterback waiting, just waiting there, Breakman. I mean, dude.
Well, Cleveland decided to go with Joe Flacco. They finally benched him.
Yeah, and then they decided, dude, they should put in Shadur. Shadur is amazing, man. He was here in Colorado.
Overman went to the third string.
Yeah, he's third string still. He should be at least
30.
elevated to second. I don't know. But anyways, what else do we got? Eric, what do you want to talk about video game wise, man? Let's get back to video games.
I guess I could say
Are you excited?
yeah, I'm excited for like Dragon Quest 1 and 2 coming out later this month.
Yeah.
And even Pokemon, even though I really want to play Scarlet and Violet first. I'm hoping that Legends Arceus gets a Switch 2 update because I want to play that eventually.
I am excited for Metroid. That's what I'm excited for.
That too, but like it's kind of far out.
Yeah, it's December, but I know what we could discuss. What do you guys want for Christmas? If you could have like one game, what would it be?
One game, huh?
Yeah. What would it be, Breakman?
Like, can it be a game that doesn't exist that you'd want to?
No. Something that exists.
I want Halo 8.
Yeah, I know. I want Dragon Quest 15.
I want Silent Hill F.
Silent Hill Elf. Okay. What about you, Break?
I just said it. Anyway,
what did you say?
I want Halo 8 through 20 or
No. It has to be an existing game, Breakman. How dare you?
The game I'm probably looking forward to the most right now isn't even new. It's the Mortal Kombat collection. Just like Eric's looking for 1 and 2 Dragon Warrior. I mean, at least those are remakes. Like this one's just going to be like a compilation, you know?
Are you? When does it come out? First of all,
I don't remember.
And second of all games, that's what you're looking forward to the most, dude. Like an old school game. Going back to a question, Janet says, "Would you rather have better health care and pay more taxes or not?" I'd rather pay more taxes and have better health care.
October 30th.
But here's the thing: we could keep the taxes the same, Janet, and they could afford Medicare for all. They could save billions by implementing, but they won't because there's too many greedy pharmaceutical companies, too many greedy insurance companies, shit like that. Our taxes go towards our healthcare. See, I wished our taxes would go to that and building better roads and infrastructure. Like, I don't know, maybe some bullet trains here and there, going from major cities to major cities like Japan does, which is fucking amazing. Shit like that. That'd be cool. You know, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think anything like that's ever going to happen. Well, in our lifetimes at this rate, like we're
Right.
just this country is so divided, and that's intentional. Like our leadership has been dividing us.
Yeah. Yeah. It's purely because of our leadership. That's right, Breakman. But so no, so Breakman, that's the game when does that come out? And that's the game that you would
That comes out later this month.
ah,
I can't think of anything like that's. I mean, I'd want to play like Donkey Kong, but I don't have a Switch 2. I mean, the other game I want also a remake. It's the Final Fantasy Tactics again.
uh well that's out on the PS4, isn't it?
Is it for PS4 game? I'm probably gonna play it on an Xbox though, just because of quicker load times.
Final Fantasy Tactics. What do they call this version?
The
Uh
Evilus
the
Chronicles.
Evilise. Evalis?
Ivalice.
Yeah. Um PS4. Let me see if it's available PS4. Yeah, PS4.
Yeah, what about?
You'd rather play the Xbox
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can get the Switch version because you could always upgrade it later for like free.
yeah. But I got great load times on my phone on my Xbox.
let's
Mm.
see. Xbox. Let's see. How much is that? I tell you what. I'm going to declare it here. Um Breakman, for Christmas, I'm buying you Final Fantasy Tactics for the Xbox.
Hmm.
And Eric, I'm going to buy you what was the game that you mentioned? Silent Hill F for Christmas. I think that's fair, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
I,
All right.
I don't believe in Christmas anymore. I don't want anything.
I do. I believe in it. I believe in you, Breakman. You
Okay.
know what? I'm renaming Christmas. It's Breakmas.
Oh, Breakmas, I like it. I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I'll do that too.
Christ sucks, so let's just go with someone else.
Janet says I want Turok
Why
2.
not? Why not? Yeah.
Janet says I want Turok 2 to make a comeback. Janet, I heard they're remaking 1 for
Yeah, so we'll probably
sure.
remake 2.
They'll probably remake 2 if 1 does well. So, Janet, make sure you buy Turok 1, so that way,
You can buy 2 and 3 as well because they're
yeah.
on sale a lot.
No. I mean, when the remake comes out, buy the remake,
Oh yeah.
and then they might make 2, remake 2. So, I mean,
As
that's how
long
it's
as
done.
it's not Aspire and the crap they did with the Deus Ex game.
Yeah,
That looks terrible.
I know. Frank, you need to call his insurance company and ask them if he didn't hit me and he isn't telling you that I hit him. Why did he give? Oh, I already told him that. Freak. They don't care. No video evidence. Uh, no witnesses. I told them I'm the witness. They was like, oh, besides you, can't be you. Yeah, of course not. Why would it be? I will sue him in small claims court. I'll end up getting some money, but whatever. I loved Turok back in the day. Yeah, Janet, I like Turok too, from what I remember. Um, you know,
I never beat any of those games. I got pretty far though.
Turok was fun, man. Fun game back
I
in the day.
basically cheated because like I didn't feel like I really beat it because
I vaguely
I got lost a lot, so I just
did
gave
I
myself.
play that on the PS2? I want to say I did.
No, it was a 64 game.
Yeah, but I want to say
I
there
don't think
was.
they ported it to the
I think
PS2.
there was a port
I
for
think
the.
there was a Turok
There was a PS2 Turok game, but I think it came after 3.
Yeah, well, maybe, but I remember playing it on the PS2. But whatever. You were killing dinosaurs, not people. Janet said. You know,
Look,
another great
I
game,
think you're
Janet.
just old and forgetful.
Janet, another great game was Dino Crisis. I wish they would remake that, but we'll never get that. But
Yeah, it's Turok Evolution. That was the fourth one.
okay, there we go. But all right. Well, I'm gonna call it, guys, because I'm not feeling great, and we need to get out of here. Let's do our plugs. Get the fuck out of here. Breakman, plug away.
The Breakman on Blue. What is that?
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. Yeah, that thing. Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Eric.
You can find my written reviews on BostonBastardBrigade.com or my audio reviews, which are on the feed for the RSS feed for the podcast. And if you like either of those and you want to support me, there's a link to my Patreon in either my Blue Sky or Mastodon profiles, which is at Eric RPG.
Yeah, make sure you support Eric. He does really good review work for us.
I have 3 reviews up this week.
Yeah.
Void Rot, Off, and Trails in the Skies first chapter.
Yeah, if you go to the feed, the Podbean feed,
RPGrinders.podbean.com.
yeah, or you can search RP Grinders on Podbean. Eric does killer reviews of games, so check it out. Janet says, hope you feel better, MLH. I hope I feel better too, Janet. Only thing I'm going to plug is I'll be back on the air tomorrow for the comment show. It's going to be a really short comment show because I didn't get a lot of comments this week, unfortunately, but I'll talk about a couple of things tomorrow. But it might be a little later because I got to get an alignment on my car, which obviously costs money. But anyways, that's all we got. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Later, everybody.
Hopefully you're feeling better. Whistling.
What?
All right, everybody in the YouTube and the Twitch world, Freak5, thanks for sticking in there. Scotoma.
Great. I think every single version of Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 are on there.
Oh, nice.
Except for the 32X version. But I could be wrong about that.
Yeah.
I think the only thing different about the 32X version is it had the commercial.
Yeah. All right, everybody in YouTube land, thank you guys so much. Janet, I really appreciate you being in there. Keeper, everybody else.
Or it has a 32X version, but not the 32X CD
version. Everybody on Twitch, Scotoma and Freak5, you guys rock. Appreciate all you guys. We'll see you guys next
I don't think the Sega CD version of Mortal